Here we are again for another unboxing video. Apparently these are popular, so here we go again. So I was going through Walmart the other day, and I've seen this thing over there before. And this pellet gun caught my eye. Just a quick note on advertising. Okay, this is the only one that really set itself apart. It's got like the classic look about the box. And then, you know, obviously with the brass finish there. It's a cheap Chinese made pellet gun, but still caught my eye enough that I was just going to go over and be like, ah, to hell with it. I'm going to go check this thing out for the fun of it. So, figured, before I go out and try this thing out, I do the unboxing video with you guys real quick. Before we get started, I just want to shout out to Workaday Custom Gun Leather. Custom made to order. Link is going to be in the description. Go ahead and check them out. Anyway, let's get started on this thing. This is going to be the Barra 1866. It's pellet slash BB gun. Looks to be modeled after an 1866 lever action Winchester. So let's cut this thing open. Give it a shot. Simple enough. Walmart boxing, whatever. This thing's not expensive at all, so if it's like something you want to get for your kids or whatever, just go plink around the yard. Or if you just want to shoot some pop cans with it and just kind of have that Old West feel, say go for it, why not? Alrighty, pop it open. Okay, that looks pretty nice. I'll show you guys inside. So check this out. Alright, just open up the box. This is the wrapping on the inside. Looks like it's packed pretty well. For a BB gun, damn does this thing look sharp. Okay, that leaves a little bit to be desired, but it's got this nice octagonal barrel on there. Okay, now I'm getting a little bit excited. Let's tear this thing open. Okay, get the plastic wrap off of there. The foam shield. Get that warning off of there. And I'll cut this off. Okay, so now I got my hands on this thing. This is plastic. They dress it up real nice. Looks like real nice wood, but it's plastic. Brass is kind of nice. Look at that. Right there. Octagonal barrel on there. And on the flip side. Okay, so there's the loading gate. Right there. Load your BBs up in. I would assume that you load your BB in there, and this is, yeah. Okay, that's going to be, yeah, you can hear it hissing. That's your air compression pump. So it says it can shoot up to 800 feet per second. I bet you that's after you pump this thing a million times. Maybe. Is that a safety? Okay. Yeah, this thing's definitely a Walmart gun now that I'm holding it more. Let me look at the instructions real quick on this thing to figure out exactly what I'm looking at. Okay, I just did what literally nobody else does, including this guy most of the time. I looked at the instruction manual. It's just like any other Daisy BB gun, okay? With the exception of, it's got kind of a neat, the hammer is a safety, okay? So red is dead, black keeps it back. Just like I suspected, loading gate, and then that's to charge the pellet in the, it's a rifled barrel, I guess. And you pump it up to compress your air, 10 pumps, just like your old BB gun you used when you were a kid. Kind of curious how it shoots though. Since I got it out of the box, I'll give you guys a close-up of it. Plastic. Brass is nice though. The brass is pretty nice. Now this is pretty unique. This is actually the safety. Never seen that before, but that's kind of neat. Obviously this is where you're going to charge up your BB. The sights are rudimentary, just pop metal. plastic. And then there's that little wrapped aluminum or whatever that is. And the front sight's kind of garbage too. But I mean, if this is gonna be something you get for your kids, it's actually pretty darn cool to look at. And you know, like if you got like a 12-year-old or a 10-year-old that want like a lever action is a little bit different, this might appeal to them. It's super light, you know, so it'll be easy for a kid to hold. I don't know, we'll check it out on the range. All right, it's time to give this thing a couple shots to see how she actually shoots. We're gonna use this Daisy variety pack. These are cheaper. Some Daisy BBs. And we're gonna have the nice ones. These are supposedly the quote-unquote high velocity ones. The Gamma Raptor ammunition. Okay, let's get it started. I got a target set out about maybe 20 yards, give or take. That's probably about the only practical range for this thing, at least for an initial test run. Now, you're gonna notice no eye pro, no ear pro. It's not loud enough, and the BBs aren't gonna be bouncing off of anything. So I think it'll be just fine. So it's got a maximum pump, according to the box, of 10 pumps. Obviously, we're gonna be doing that. Now, this thing pumps up really easy. 3, 4, and that's probably thanks to this thing being metal, the pump handle. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now you're gonna be ready to go. So first thing we're gonna try out is I'm gonna see how these Gamma Raptors do. With the BBs, you can only load them one at a time, so you just got to get in there, load it in chamber. All right, still got that safety on, right? Kind of like it. It's kind of neat for the hammer to be the safety, but that's neither here nor there. That's a good 3-shot group. Let's check that out real quick. Nice thing about the target being so close, I don't gotta walk, I just gotta zoom in the camera. But look at that. I was aiming center. I got 2 that are right on top of each other. The other one just went a little bit high. I'm just gonna keep it simple. I'm not gonna be using the whole variety pack, but I'm just gonna be using the ones, the regular pointed ones that you usually see. A lot of times, like if you get copperhead ammo, it's the same thing. One thing I noticed though, because the chamber is kind of funny, it's a little bit pain to load the pellets in. You got to be kind of meticulous how you load it. Looks like they're all going right. That one went a little bit high, it looks like. Now the group on that was a little bit more opened up, and if you can compare it to the old pattern, you can see they still went right, but these ones were a little bit more point of aim, just windage right, but they're definitely opened up a whole lot more. And now let's try out the BBs. I imagine these are going to be a whole lot easier on the reload. 1, you don't have to fumble around with them, and 2, they're already going to be loaded in the gun, so all you got to do is pretty much just load them in a hopper there. Okay, I'm only putting 3 in right now. Boom. Right, give it a little shake. There's one right there. Interesting. Oh yeah, they're pretty much throwing wherever they want now. Yeah. The BBs are definitely the least accurate. So check out this mess. The bottom right, top left, and then somewhere in that group, that's where the BBs went. That's a little bit ridiculous, but they're just straight round balls and a rifle barrel. Actually, I was kind of hoping for better than that. Just because I felt like it, I want to get a closer look at it. These are from the BBs. Most of these are from the pellets. So, naturally you'd expect the pellets to perform a whole lot better than the BBs. Look at that spread. That's insane. Now these groups, between the two of them, now even though the Daisy ones went a little bit wider and the Gamma ones were obviously way tighter, it's still pretty good for that pellet gun. Well, we found a winner, guys, and I pretty much expected this. The Gamma Raptors, these ones group the best, shot most consistently, and the rifle definitely prefers them. But if you want to get like the cheaper stuff, that's not even a big deal either. If you want to get the Daisy Walmart brand, who cares? Walmart BBs for a Walmart rifle, right? Kind of makes sense. No big deal though. But if you want to get the best accuracy, Raptor is the way to go with these. The round BBs, they're pretty much just on their own program. They're just going wherever they want. I swear this thing kind of feels like it takes longer to load than the regular muzzle loader, but it's actually a little bit of fun if you're kind of patient. Again, it'd be really great for some kid to be kind of playing around in the woods with it or whatever. BBs are way easier to load quickly in this. You keep them in the hopper, you give it a shake, and I think it's magnetic, so it kind of just grabs onto them, so you just push it right into the chamber and it's fine. The pellets are kind of a pain to load in there, kind of big time, especially since you got to do them one at a time, and you can't put them in the hopper because they're just going to kind of tumble all over the place. But other than that, for a cheap BB gun, it's kind of neat. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed that whole thing. Like, subscribe, share it with your buddies. Would I recommend this thing? I guess for a kid or something. I've said that several times throughout the video, but it's okay. I didn't spend a lot of money on it, so it wasn't a big deal. What do you expect? Anyway, until next time, guys.